Life can be challenging, but we have a tendency to make it a lot more complicated than it needs to be.
You gotta keep our composure!
Here's a quick list of 12 things we can stop doing to ourselves to make our lives that much easier. Number 1 is to stop running from your problems. I'm a firm believer that we never bite off more than we can actually swallow.
What'd you just say?
So why not face the problem that's come up right now head on, rather than letting it compound and become more and more difficult because it's getting fed by your mind stories to be bigger than it actually is. Number 2 is to stop lying to yourself and others. Lying may seem like the easy way to get out of certain things, but the truth is they compound and compound and compound and dig you into a deeper and deeper hole that you're never going to be able to get yourself out of.
I can't lie!
Live in the reality of what actually is, and life will become that much simpler. Number 3 is to stop letting the fear of making a mistake hold you back from doing something that you want to accomplish in life. We all know the mistakes are hard to work through and they can often make us feel like an idiot. But you know what will make you feel like even more of an idiot? Not doing something just because you're afraid it's not going to work out perfectly. Number 4 is to stop comparing yourself to others. We've all got more than enough going on in our own life.
Napoleon, don't be jealous that I've been chatting online with babes all day.
So why not focus on that rather than adding on the extra task of comparing that to the lives of others, which is often inaccurate because we're usually comparing it to their social media feed, which is mostly their highlight reel rather than their actual lives, which are just as challenging as ours. Number 5 is to stop living for something that's going to happen in the future. I mean, it may seem healthy or exciting to think about that upcoming vacation you have going on or the degree that you're going to finish, but think about that when it actually happens. In the meantime, focus on what's happening right now and making that the best that it can be, rather than just making it blah blah until you get to somewhere that you think is going to be automatically better. Number 6 is to stop putting off things for the eternal tomorrow. We all have great ideas or big things or big changes we're going to make in our life at some point when A, B, and C fall together. But why not make it right now? Simple as that. Number 7 is to stop trying to get people to consistently feel sorry for you. Like I said before, we all have challenges in life, but it's another thing to be a consistent negative Nancy or a pessimistic Peter or whatever you want to call it.
You talking to me?
As much as getting some sympathy can be nice and very helpful towards certain things, the more you bring these things up, the more you make them a part of your reality right now. Instead, accept it for what it is and work on what you have to work on inside to get beyond it. Number 8 is to stop setting so many expectations for things before they actually happen. I know it can be impossible to control the imagination, and I would never suggest doing that. But it's another thing when we just let it run wild, coming up with all these possible scenarios to everything that we have coming up to just kind of protect ourselves from what could actually happen. Instead, try to calm the mind down a bit and actually see what happens when it happens. Number 9 is to stop looking for someone perfect. As a hopeless romantic, it pains me to say this, but there is no perfect person out there.
I don't believe you.
The perfect person is within you. Work on the relationship you have with yourself first, and then the right person will come along for you to be in a relationship with. Number 10 is to stop trying to be someone that you're not. Do I really need to explain this? You're already awesome and unique just as you are, so why try fitting yourself into a box of something that isn't you? Focus on who you are, the talents that you have, and expanding those rather than taking on a bunch of things that are not who you actually are. Number 11 is to stop beating yourself up. There are more than enough critics in this world thanks to the beautiful thing that we call social media. So why do you need to keep being so critical of yourself? No matter what you've done or how stupid you may think it may be, let it go, accept that it's happened, and let yourself be the most that you can be right now rather than bogging yourself down with past judgments. Number 12 is to stop just watching and start actually doing. Seriously, turn off this video and go do what you want to do. Don't just keep coming back to these whenever you need that reminder. Go do something right now.